every 4 weeks brings a new release to the FeedbackFruits toolsuite, and this time we've reached version 2.87. In this video, we will explain what's new, starting with number 1, free-form discussion in discussion on topic. To explain this one, Joost Verdorn will explain the difference between assigned and free-form discussions.
The difference between an assigned discussion and a free-form discussion is that in an assigned discussion, students are assigned certain peers. This makes sure that everybody's posts actually get discussed and nobody is left hanging, which is a good pedagogy. However, there's also just a need for more free discussion boards where students can go in and out and just discuss. In that case, we can require a number of posts. We don't have to require any, but we can.
So to toggle this, click on the button for edit mode, navigate to the peer discussion step, choosing free-form discussion, and deciding the minimum amount of posts required to discuss, if any. Number 2, multimedia step in team-based learning. This change introduces the pre-class preparation step to team-based learning. The following IRAT and TRAT steps have been supported for a while, but there is now the option to add a module which works similarly to interactive study materials. Here, you can house a document, video, or audio file with the possibility to embed questions or prompts, letting students respond and add their own annotations inside the media. Number 3, real-time synchronization for group and course enrolments. Previously, when inviting members to a course, the instructor would receive a pop-up dialog asking them to refresh the page to see the new enrolments. This has now been fixed so that the enrolled members of a course populate the list in real time. Number 4, confirmation dialog for learning step deletion. This one is pretty self-explanatory, but for those users who've carefully written out instructions, configured all their options, checked and double-checked everything, and then accidentally deleted the step and all their work with it, this should prevent any further frustrations in that area. A special thanks goes out to those educators who lost their work and still took the time to bring this to our attention. Number 5, embedding FeedbackFruits in LMS text pages. It's always been possible to add a FeedbackFruits activity as a full module or assignment, and in LTI 1.3, it's now possible to embed an activity directly in a text page with the Editor button in Canvas or Insert Stuff in Brightspace. This offers more flexibility in activity design within your native LMS. Number 6, improved stability for larger uploads. As the architect of this improvement, Floris van Bijl will explain how this one came about.
So we previously had an issue where sometimes the client would stop receiving updates from the server on the progress of an upload. And that's not good, because the client would never learn that the upload was stopped. This would happen rarely, of course. So now we send a heartbeat, a message between the client and the server to have it check whether it's still receiving updates on the upload. And if not, it will restart the connection. So large files like large zips or movies should be much more stable now.
And do note that a continuous connection is required for a successful upload, so try to make sure your internet is stable before adding files into activities. It's also good to know that we set a recommended limit for file sizes at 2 GB. Lastly, number 7, summary drafts in Comprehension. A quality of life change means that in the Comprehension tool, your written summaries will auto-save in our system so that if you click away, refresh the page, accidentally log out, or even turn off your computer, your work will still be preserved. All you need to do is remember to press save after finishing to submit your summaries. And that's all the major updates for this release. More bug fixes have also come to our automated feedbacks AI, which is learning to behave like a better robot. But until next time, do keep sending us your suggestions and see the fruits of your feedback.